Can everyone hear me online? Can you hear me? David, can you hear me? Can you hear me online? We're starting here, and I want to be sure you all can hear me. I can't hear anything.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can hear you, ma'am.
Okay, great, perfect. So we are starting here now. Beautiful.
Should I continue, ma'am?
Yeah, no, just hold on. We are getting started here. So, but just prompt me anytime you can't hear me as well, okay?
All right, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll need you to help.
Press source button, I think so.
It's connected. It's connecting up there. It's just taking me also.
No, it is okay. So,
Okay, finally, we're here. So I want to share this also, share my screen online, so that people watching online will be able to follow suit. So everybody online. Oh, thank you. You're amazing. Thank you very much. Okay, so those of you online, I believe you can hear me. David, you can prompt me, or if they can't hear. I might not be giving more prominence to the Zoom link, so I might not be able to see a lot of messages as people are joining much later. But I know with time, you can just let me know. My laptop, okay, let me reduce the volume rather than just turn it off totally. Okay, welcome once again, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sure we're doing amazingly well. I love the fact that people came in early. Good morning. So we wanted to ensure that there's a culture we don't like, and it's a culture we've seen. It's not just, I love to start early, but why do people like to come late sometimes? And I love the fact that you all don't have that culture. And I'm so impressed. I have somebody who was here since 9 a.m. Some other people came 9:30, 10 a.m. And this shows me that we have right people in the room. So please, I want you to clap for yourself, celebrate yourself, because you are amazing. You are amazing. What this proves to me is that you are not among the percentage of people who actually do not take people for granted. If you come late for an event, what it means is that you do not reference my time. You're taking me for granted, because this is not a free event. Some people might think it's not paid, it's free. It's not free. It costs us money to run the advert. It costs us money to, we have one of our facilitators who is the owner of Global North London School. She will be here. She came from UK. We have another facilitator. She's joining us online. So please, how is this free? It isn't free. because I want to come all the way from London to be a part of this gathering, which is termed, not charged. And at the end of the day, you see people showing up late. It shows you don't value me. You don't value my time. You don't value the knowledge I'm going to impact you with. And I'm excited because we also have one of our speakers who has over 40 years worth of experience. If I ask everyone here, maybe the oldest of us here, you'll tell me you have 30 years worth of experience. You'll tell me some people have 20, some had 8 years they've been in Dubai. But if you count the number of years of experience you've all had, it is not something you can buy on a platter of gold. It took a lot of hard work, and nobody can ever take that knowledge from you, no matter what. So celebrate yourself one more time. Let's celebrate ourselves. Thank you so much. So I have somebody who is supposed to be taking the training here today, but he said he's not a trainer. He's also into AI. I'm still learning. One thing about AI you need to know is that you can't know it all. AI, just like the business you have right now, there's always innovation. There's always changes. If you remember the story of a lot of brands like Nokia. How many people remember Nokia? Why are you smiling? You remember? Sorry? What did 310? Oh my God. Everybody remembers Nokia. But what did Nokia have to do if they did not innovate? Now, there's no Nokia phone anymore. There's no phone being branded by Nokia. But Nokia has been able to rebrand itself, that it's actually in charge of doing a lot of things for major brands who are also into phones, into laptops. So that's where innovation has to come to place, because if you don't continue to innovate, small brands that will start tomorrow or start today will just take you out of the business. And that's why we are also talking about AI, because if you don't learn how to automate your business, if you don't learn how to use AI in your business, what is AI going to do? It's going to take you off the market. And some of us said it here before we got started. AI is not going to take our jobs. AI is not going to take our jobs. Who is that individual who is going to prompt AI? AI is not going to prompt himself on what to do, but AI needs us to prompt it on what to do. And if we don't prompt AI, there is no way in this world we are going to be able to get the results we want. It's just going to be a shabby result. Do you know that AI can be wrong? Do you know AI can be wrong? Some people don't know AI can be wrong. That's why you also have to know your onions well in your industry. One day you will discover that AI is wrong. For those of you, have you noticed that? You use AI, right? So if you don't know, this is not what I am referring to. Can you go back? This is what I'm talking about. Prompt it again. Say, it will even apologize to you when it makes an error. That's to tell you that we cannot be isolate when it comes to having AI come into the world, which it has already. Even when robots come, you need to prompt the robots no matter what happens. So for those of you who have introduced yourself, I'm going to ask questions. And I believe that some people are going to answer my question. And you're going to get it right. I'm going to point at anybody, but don't be scared. So I'm going to point on the man in glasses. Okay. Can you tell me the name of the person seated next to you? The person seated next to you. You have two people seated next to you. Just pick anybody. Tell me their names. Let me see if you guys were really paying attention. I was not really paying attention, but I want to know that I could still remember one or two persons' names. So now is the day of examination. Okay, if you cannot remember the name of the person seated next to you, can you at least remember the name of anybody here during the introduction? Who is Jackie? Jackie that took you forever to remember. How come you remember Jackie on something? I can't believe this. Did Jackie tell you her name? She gave you Expo, right? Jackie, you gave him Expo. You gave him Expo. You didn't?
She came late, so.
Oh, she came late. So it's actually okay, beautiful. I celebrate you. You tried. Okay, so who next? Oh, beautiful. He said he's ready to go first. So tell us.
Lillian.
Lillian? Okay, can we take it a step further? Tell us what Lillian does. What is Lillian into? Tell us.
So Lillian into the supply chain management, and she called herself like consultant, but she's into the business, part of any company. So she's working for a company, but she called herself supply chain consultant.
Amazing, amazing. So I'm going to do this now. Anybody that can tell me, you can go decide to finish it up. You can tell me the name of 3 people here and what they do. I'm going to give you 100 dirhams. I know it's not much. 3 people, what they do. Now we are talking about money. Everybody's raising up, but it started first. So let's see if it's going to. Okay.
Anand into the fit out business.
Okay.
Okay. So and the
is into what?
Mr. Anand, exactly.
What is it
into
into?
the fit out business.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Lillian, is it correct?
I came on here really
No, is it correct about what you do?
What I do is correct.
What you do is correct. Okay.
And the beautiful name actually, the name you have actually is a prophet name. So this depends on this Dawood is actually one of the people know that.
Oh no! So that was a good try. Let's celebrate him. I thought he was going to get the 100 dirhams, but sorry, you did well. Now, this is the rule. You are not going to call the names of the people you already mentioned. So you already mentioned their names and what they do. So you are not permitted to mention the names.
Can I try one more?
You can try one more, but you can't get the money anymore.
Okay, no worries, no money.
But he wants to try. Let's go ahead. Okay.
The personal training, professional training.
She's into
trainings.
Training specifically. What is that? What is that?
Professional trainings.
Professional trainings.
Maybe entrepreneur.
Okay. Okay. Amazing. Let's celebrate. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, did he get it? I did not even. Partly. Okay. You tried. Oh, you remember. So who is going next? Who's going next? Okay, we have another man. The ladies, what's going on now? Let's try. He said he wants to go next before I saw you next.
Right.
Okay.
I want to defend the 100 dirham for.
Okay, you have to defend his 100 dirhams. Okay. Okay, we'll do 50 dirhams then. We'll do 50 dirhams. Because we fought for him. He was taking notes. Amazing. So we'll do 50 dirhams. So I think this court of justice, I tried, right? From 100, because I can't give him. He didn't win. But because he tried the 2 people's name, I'll do 50 dirhams. Okay. So let's see. You said you want to go. Let's see the names of the people you can. 3 people.
Okay, so we have Chichi.
Chichi, okay.
She's into entertainment.
Entertainment. No wonder she's dressed the way she is. She looks like an entertainer. I can see.
We have,
Is it correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's into customer service.
Is it correct about what you do? Okay, beautiful.
I'm my good friend.
Your good friend. You cannot mention your good friend. No, that's the next one.
I just went in here.
Oh, okay. Because you said your good friend. Okay. So what's his name and what does he do?
He's into website development and CISO.
What is his name? Is that your name?
Yeah.
It's sure?
Yeah.
Are you correct?
Yeah.
So we have a winner. Okay, let's celebrate ourselves. What did you say? It's the winner, not you. Okay. Okay, so let's afford for you. You collect the 100 dirhams. Yeah. 50 dirhams. Let's celebrate ourselves. I'm sure you. What I just did is to help us to train our brains, because sometimes we go to events and honestly, we can't remember the name of one person we met. So it's very important. And I love, you see how everybody was defending him. That he took the names of everybody. It was intentional about networking. So don't just go to events without remembering people's name. Hi, hello, you smile. But who is this individual? Because beyond meeting them at that event, there are so many things you can do together. So give me a minute. Let me grab the money so I don't forget. So you don't say it's audio money. Okay, give me a minute. Let me get that. But I hope you enjoyed the little game we just had. If time permits, there's another game I'm going to play here so that we can win more things today. How many people is excited that they're going to be winning money? Or maybe we win chocolate. What about chocolate?
I just remember although this always come up from my Instagram.
Okay, so is your 101?
Thank you.
Wow.
Because I just want to share my network that it's how important. How important is remember the name? Thank you so much.
Remember
I can frame this.
Oh my God, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so and I'm 50 round goes to what? Where's my hospital? It comes into the place. Okay. So this is your 50 round. Yeah, sorry, we are taking pictures of 50 round. Okay, thank you. That's beautiful. I'm glad that it has taken off the tension of the week. We all have busy days, and sometimes it can be quite hectic. But now we are all relaxed and ready to learn AI because AI can be boring. How many people know that AI can be boring? If AI was interested, do you think everybody won't be using AI by now? Everybody would use AI, but it can be boring and it can be a bit funny. So let's go into the practical and strategic section. So now I'm going to introduce myself with this video. I hope it's loud enough. And this video, I don't know if it did justice to who I am, but let's play it anyway.
Is the Chief Executive Officer of GTech Suites, a fast-growing global real estate company with a strong presence in Dubai, Doha, the UK, and the United States. A serial entrepreneur and sought-after speaker, she is widely recognized as a respected voice in both the e-commerce and real estate industries. Her entrepreneurial journey began as a stay-at-home mother who ventured into e-commerce, successfully building a thriving business from the ground up. That success laid the strategic foundation for her transition into real estate, where she now leads an international brand serving clients across multiple continents. BC holds a bachelor's degree in English language and is currently pursuing an MBA at Lagos Business School. Through her mentorship programs, she has empowered thousands of entrepreneurs worldwide. She is the convener of the Winning Woman Conference, a transformational platform dedicated to advancing women in leadership, wealth creation, and purpose-driven living. Her mission is bold and clearly defined: to impact 10 million lives globally through her platform by 2030.
Okay, so that's a little bit about me. But before I go into more details about me, I would just say, oh, sorry about this. Let me just put my phone on silent, which I would encourage every one of us to do the same. So let's just put our phones on silent, please, so we don't have calls coming in. Okay, so I've just done that. It's a culture I do, but since I trained to this phone, I sometimes do not know where to turn off the silent button. Okay, so before I go into our next speaker, who she is and what she's into, I want to say to everybody here, before those beautiful things you got to know about me, I just want to share who I used to be. I used to be that stay-home mom who actually didn't have a clear path on what she was going to do. So I started sitting in the house, waiting on every little penny from my husband, and I would depend on him for everything I wanted. But that was not the life I wanted, because growing up as a child, I saw my dad of late memory. My dad is late now, and I see how the reaction on his face each time my stepmom requests for money from him, and he was always feeling disgusted, more like, can't you also support? Can't you assist? So I was that young lady who said, I'm not going to grow up and be this. I don't want to depend on a man for money. But fortunately for me, I got married and I started depending on a man for money. Basically because the jobs I was getting, the pay wasn't good enough and I wasn't comfortable with them, because I also wanted something that would not take me away from the home. So while sitting down at home, I was learning one or two things online, but it wasn't still enough because I was doing basically nothing much. I was supporting my husband a little bit in the business, but of course, sometimes when you support your husband in business, especially in the early phase, you don't get paid. So I wasn't getting paid, even though I was supported. But nothing changed about me. And what I'm driving home at is, I don't know how many times you have failed in life. Nothing changed about me until my why was strong enough. And I'm saying to everybody here, your determination to succeed in life is a function of your why. when I was able to define my why is not for me to buy good clothes, travel, home businesses in different parts of the world. That is not my why. My why is to die empty. My why is to impact lives. It's to impact people, be a blessing to them. Because the true source of wealth is not in the number of cash flow or money I'm able to accumulate in life. It's a function of the number of people I've been able to be valuable to. It's a function of the values I've been able to add to people. So for me, I was able to discover my why one day. And that why is why I'm here today. It kept me going. I ventured into my e-commerce business and I trained over 10,000 people in the e-commerce space globally. And of course, I pivot into real estate today, which I'm into. So training is what I've been into for over 10 years. I've been training people. I love to train people. Why? Because I see it as a way of giving back to my society. I don't care if I teach you everything I know. You know, when my slide was sent to me, I sent to my assistant, what kind of slide is this? I'm not just going to come here and to teach people bullshit. I want to impact knowledge into them. Not because I cannot charge for that knowledge, but you came, you valued the time, you know, you're coming to learn, and I want you to learn something valuable, not something that you just come here, can just pick up on ChatGPT or anywhere. No, that's not what. So I had to give her some other points, add this, because I want these people to learn and live and be fulfilled that they've learned something. So that is a little bit about myself. Maybe because of the training, I'll tell you a little bit more about myself. But let's go to our next speaker who will be joining us as well. So let's hear about our bio.
Non-executive director and board trustee with nearly 4 decades of international experience supporting organizations through strategy, growth, and complex transformation. I bring board-level insight across public, private, and third sector environments, with particular strength in international expansion, stakeholder engagement, and governance within multi-jurisdictional and publicly accountable settings. My career spans advisory and leadership roles across more than 30 countries, working with governments, regulators, universities and business schools, financial institutions, telecommunications firms, and SMEs. I have advised over 1,200 organizations on growth and market entry, secured more than £20 million in investment and grant funding, and led large-scale transformation programs anchored in customer, citizen, and employee outcomes. Currently a board trustee of a United Nations affiliated youth NGO, I contribute to strategy, financial oversight, governance, and policy. I am known for bringing constructive challenge, clarity of thinking, and inclusive decision-making to the boardroom, particularly where organizations are navigating growth, change, or internationalization. Alongside my board work, I continue to design and advise on senior leadership, innovation, and productivity programs for government entities and international institutions. My approach is values-led, commercially grounded, and informed by first-hand operational experience. I am motivated by opportunities to add long-term value, strengthen governance, and support sustainable, purpose-driven growth.
Okay, so that is our second speaker for today. She has a powerful bio as well, and she's going to be training us on transformation leadership program. And every one of us, of course, we're a leader. Doesn't matter whether you are working in your own parastatal or not. Last year, we hosted one of our amazing, wonderful powerhouse from Nigeria. Some of you might know her, some people might not know her. Her name is Mrs. Eboko Awoshika, and she's a powerhouse when it comes to Nigeria sector. So we hosted her for an event. We had it in Kiza, where we trained quite a number of women as well. And she's the host of what we call the International Women Leadership Program. And our company is one of the major sponsors of the event as well in Dubai here. It's going to hold in October, first week in October. So if you want to be a part of it, if you're a woman, I encourage you. It's a platform whereby you see women from different areas of life, different spheres of life, coming in from different countries, being in Dubai here, a gathering of over 700 women. We had physical presence in Dubai last year. And of course, online, we had almost about more than 500 people online who joined us. And this year, I know we're going to have almost about 1,000 women. So if you want to be a part of it, you can be a part of it as well. You can join the event. I'm not in charge of the event. I'm just talking about it because she happens to be my mentor as well. But it's a great event. And another thing I've discovered about the event is that a lot of people are able to network to grow their business. There are some room you go into that just defines you and sets you up for the rest of your life. So there are some partnership that has come up via that room that's changed people's lives. So it is not a free event. It's for $1,200, I believe, for you to get access into that room. But if you're in Dubai, of course, you can be a part of it, and I believe it can change your life as well. But we always have few men, so if you may feel you want to come join us and network, then of course you can be a part of it. So what's the objective of our masterclass today? What's the objective? So our objective today is to help entrepreneurs, owners, executives, professionals understand how artificial intelligence can transform operations, increase revenue, improve customer care experience. I was saying to my team in the office that very soon, because there's an AI platform for that can help you to automate your customer service experience, can talk to the clients, call the clients on your behalf. You don't need a physical individual. Like, I don't need to call the clients. I don't need to follow up with the client. So there's an AI tool actually for that right now. So very soon, you'll see that we're having limited workforce doing all of this soon. Actually, we need more chairs. We are out of chairs. So we need to, one of the things I already said, understand AI, increase our revenue, automate process, and scale business as well. So that is the major purpose of what we're going to be learning today. So the business reality of today, what's the business reality of today? AI-driven business grow faster. True or true? True. Do you agree? If you do not agree, you are still living in the 19th century. So now another thing you need to know in this current reality is that manual systems are becoming obsolete. AI is a competitive weapon. We already know that. And the business world, of course, has already changed because AI has helped to increase productivity, reduce operational costs. In my organization, AI has really helped to increase operational cost in my organization. Now you are not that individual who come into the organization, and you know, sometimes you see people say they are working and you cannot really see the productivity at the end of the day, because sometimes people are working, yes, they are working, but they are working doing other things. Maybe they are working on social media, scrolling through social media, and they are not doing as much work as you expect them to do. And at the end of the day, it's telling in the productive, in the output, because when you truly work, what happens to your cash flow? Your cash flow increases. But if you don't do the right work and you say, no, I'm working, guess what? Your cash flow will decrease. So you can be working and you're not getting any cash flow. So another reason also is to generate more leads and sales. One of the tools we're able to deploy also to help all of you come. This is the first time I'll do a training in Dubai. I didn't post. I have friends who are also well known. They do a lot of trainings. I didn't go to them and say, you know, help me promote our training. This is the first time, because I want to also, why? I want to see if this AI will work. And now some of you are getting to know me for the first time, know about this event. Why? Through our adverts. We were able to integrate AI also to ensure that some of you who saw the ad, and you are able to be here today. So can you see that AI actually worked? We wanted 20, but we got more than 20 at the end of the day. So AI makes your life easier. It also makes you to make better decisions. And those are the things we're looking at. I might not be able to take all the learning outputs. Next time we'll have it printed and given to you. So by the end of this class, we believe that participants will be able to understand what artificial intelligence is, learn how AI is transforming global business, build an AI implementation strategy in your business, and discover the future of AI opportunities in Africa globally. So now let's talk about AI. What can you all say about AI? I need few people to tell us what you can say about AI. Forget what is on my screen, because you know it's on my screen already. But to you, what do you think is artificial intelligence? Because for a long time in our lives, a lot of people felt AI is coming to take our jobs. So it's AI. I know a lot of people have said some things, but be honest with yourself. One of the things I do with my mentees is to tell them, when I'm asking them questions or when they have to take a self-reflective exercise, forget the cameras, be true to you, because I'm not there when the truth is opening up to you. So be honest. Do you think AI is going to take your job? Some of you, maybe you're scared. AI is taking my job. It's going to take my job. So what do you think about AI?
AI
What
is
comes to
an
you?
enabler. It, enhances your effective
Okay, is an
efficiency
enabler.
for an enterprise.
Okay, so any other contribution in terms of AI?
So being an entrepreneur, I thought that is really helpful for me.
Okay.
And my team is actually working on the agentic AI nowadays.
Mhm.
So they show me something, like we are creating some agentic AI. So it will be a more more efficient to create our lead process, then the follow-up process, and for pre-sales actually. So I'm looking after the business development and pre-sales. So that actually really helped me out to manage all these things, and my rest of my operation team can do more efficient project management.
Okay.
And along with that ERP which we have right now,
Mhm.
actually now is providing a cloud integration.
Amazing.
So Odoo actually is through that Odoo application we can able to do the efficient cloud management as well.
Amazing, beautiful. So one more answer from a woman now, a female, no more male. No more female answers. I need a female. We've been doing male, 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 male. So female now. Okay.
So it's because the lady has to speak.
Yes, the lady has to speak.
Or like you said, AI is an enabler. So
Mhm.
what humans are able to do, or to an extent, so an artificial, instead of a human intelligence, so an artificial intelligence is now able to do that same thing. But of course, like you said, we still need the humans to be able to operate that artificial intelligence.
Mhm.
AI generally, I know at times, okay, because I'm in the healthcare as well.
Okay.
So when we hear AI in the healthcare, we were thinking, or people used to think of robots and
Yeah.
all of those things. So, but right now, AI
Everybody's-
so
it's really-
everywhere, like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's everywhere to the nitty gritty, the little things you want to do. It's actually all AI. It's all around.
Great. But I hope everybody doesn't think that AI is ChatGPT. What we have? Sorry.
I think one of the problems people have is artificial intelligence, robotics, automation.
Mm-hmm.
There's a distinct difference.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I understand people try to mix everything together.
So true.
AI is AI. AI is just a tool.
Mm-hmm.
But robotics is different. It's a different world, different things, different whatever it is. But behind the robots or whatever thing that you want to put, there are people that program.
It's so true.
What they want to do.
Yes.
And all that. And there's a limit to that programming.
Mhm.
There's a limit to what the robots can do.
Absolutely.
So the various people more, they can't necessarily cover our job.
They can't even take all the jobs. I think we said that before you came in. It will take some jobs. I agree, redundant jobs. For instance, now, let me give you an instance now. Sometimes, okay, except for this particular training, oftentimes when I want to get a slide from my team, it's taking them like forever, 3 days, 4 days. It's annoying. And it's not as if I don't have my content. I have my content, and just for the slide, make it beautiful. Like, this is not as beautiful as I would have wanted it, but I was so busy this week, and I just said, you know what, just do it, guys. But when I saw it yesterday, I said, okay, I will just manage. I don't like too many words on my screen. I just like points, because I feel it's also easy for the learner to be able to read, not so many grammar. I already know what I want to say. But basically, I discovered that I could use AI to get my slides done in 5 minutes, and as beautiful as I want it to be done. Since I already have my content on what I'm speaking on, I'm talking on, the only thing I need to put it on AI. So what has that done? It has made that individual whose job is to put my slide together redundant. So do I need to pay that individual to put my slide together anymore? No, I don't need to. If I need a graphics, I need a design. Do you think I need a graphics guy anymore?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Do I need a graphics guy? I don't need a graphics guy anymore, because I can put it and prompt AI as many times as I want, and I'm paying lesser to AI than a graphics guy who will charge me a higher amount of money to get the job done. So that is where those jobs now become redundant. So if a graphics guy somebody who is into graphics is not smart enough to now know how can I integrate AI into my work that will give me a more quality job and a faster job. My clients, once they discover AI or switch to AI, guess what happened? They don't give me jobs anymore. So I am now having to look for jobs or look for another skill to begin to adopt. Now, videography. I'll also come back to, do you know that AI can give me a nice video? I'm not talking about the avatar videos now. I'm talking about videos that I can have AI of myself, talking like myself, help me put together without using a videographer. So I can have somebody else, I can have somebody else in this conference, for instance, just let me take bureaus of what is happening here today and just tell, hey, I join all these things together for me. And it brings it together. I don't need you again. Goodbye, your job is done with me. So what does the videographer needs to do? Learn how to adopt AI, because one of the headaches we get from these guys is that they don't deliver videos on time. And you need your videos delivered in seconds or minutes. Why? Because you want to post it when the highlight of whatever you're doing is high. But when they don't give you that, and AI can give you, you switch automatically to AI and discover it's cost effective. So beautiful answers, everybody. AI is not taking anybody's job that is not able to know how to evolve with AI. There was a time there was no gadgets, there was no phone, remember? But there was a time it came, we all had phones. Then later it became social media. And before we knew it, content creators started arising. There was a time there wasn't content creator. We didn't have anything like content creators. But now we're having content creator coming up, I mean, everywhere now. It's like a job. Now we have influencer job. So before you know, all these avatar AIs are taking over. People are not paying celebrities anymore. They are paying people who are using AI to do videos on social media to come and help to push their brands. True or true? Can we see how the narrative is changing totally about AI? So beautiful answers once again, everybody. Thank you very much. I have an amazing team of people in the house here, and I'm excited to see that. So what does AI truly mean? AI, basically artificial intelligence, is a system that's learned from data, adapt and make decisions, and not just rule-based programming. So in case you don't know that, they learn from data. Who puts this data into AI? Human beings. You put the data into AI. Beautiful. Now, evolution and why it matters now. Now, from early algorithms, we discovered that generative AI, computing power data, and connectivity have made AI quite accessible. So yeah, we're going to be also looking at automation versus generative AI. Which also would help us understand a bit more about AI. Because one of the things that generative AI also helps us to do is that it helps us to create original content and solutions to our business. And today we've discovered that a lot of enterprises now have adopted AI. So 77% compared to what we used to have when AI started. I believe AI started getting more prominence in the year 2022. Some countries adopted AI more in the year 2024, some in the year 2025, some in the year 2026. And now AI has taken almost over the global space. So let's go back to, I'll be skipping some lines because I'm working with time and our next speaker will be coming here soon. So part of our module today is busting AI myths, which some of us has already said. AI is not going to take anybody's job. AI is only for tech giants. Some people used to believe that myth about AI. AI isn't for tech giants. It's for everybody. And we have different platforms that we can use. And AI is not expensive. In short, human beings are more expensive than AI. And even to manage human beings. Oh, I'm sick today. Oh, I need to go to the doctor. You have HMO for your staff. Do you have HMO for AI? You don't have HMO for AI. Okay. So AI is inexpensive. With a cap of about $100 every month, you can have all your AI platforms doing a lot of job for you. AI cannot run a business alone. Whether you like it or not, AI cannot run a business alone. We all need to prompt AI. Like I said, I'm going to be skipping some lines because we already said that, because I want us to go into the practical aspect very fast. So how was artificial intelligence developed over time? So we have early AI systems which actually followed programmed rules and could only perform specific tasks. And that's why we have the machine learning, we have the deep learning, and we have the generative AI era. era. So under the machine learning, we have system which we have a situation whereby we input all this data into the machine, and which of course now begin to process it for us. But we need to understand that in order to actually have a deeper learning like we have on my screen right now, we were able to go into AI, now begin to understanding more of images, where we now begin to put the voice into AI, also resolve some complex patterns of challenges that we might have in our business. So we also have the part of the generative AI era, which is now into giving us business reports, helps with marketing campaigns, software coding, modern AI tools. We have a lot of different modern AI tools for that. Like I said, I might rush some things because of my time, and basically because I want us to do some practicals here. So when you come to AI, we have different categories of AI. I think you've heard me mention generative AI a couple of times. So generative AI helps us to create that images, which we can use some of the tools like ChatGPT, Jasper, Midjourney. And we have the predictive AI, which actually helps us to forecast using some historical data patterns. And we also have the conversational AI, like power bots like ChatGPT, virtual assistants, analytic AI as well, which process large data sets to surface insights and trends. So we also have the customer experience AI. We have the automation AI as well, which helps us to undo some repetitive workflows in terms of invoicing, email. And we find that in MailChimp, Zoho as well, which helps us to make this quite easier. Customer experience AI as well, personalizes every touch point from productivity into giving us recommendation and support responses as well. All this, like I said, can be quite boring, and I'm trying not to make it boring for us. So when we get to the practical session and we begin to use our phones, I believe we're going to begin to enjoy it more. So before implementing AI, you must understand where your business stands today. So one of the things I tell people is that you need to audit your business, look at your business, how it is today, and look at where you want to take it tomorrow. And ask yourself questions like, if I'm able to deploy AI, will it give me that result I want to have in my business? And you also need to do like a forensic analysis of your business. What AI tool? Because it's not about using AI. What AI tool will be efficient and effective? I'll be giving you some AI tool, but not everything can work in your businesses. So you also have to analyze your business, so you don't just waste money and you're going to give money to AI and yet you're not able to maximize. Some people do not even know that ChatGPT is beyond just getting content for me. There's so many tools on ChatGPT, yet they do use the paid ChatGPT, but they are not able to maximize it for a lot of work they do. Sometimes some people have a lot of analysis you have to do in your organizations, and you're looking, how should I do it? I know, okay, I don't want to say something. Let me say it. They encourage it in my school. I'm doing my MBA right now. There's some very tedious analysis they give to us, and I'm able to use AI to achieve it. These are things that have to do with coding. I'm talking about real coding. That if I have to do it, it takes me 2 weeks. With AI, I'm able to do it in a day. But if I don't know the right AI to use as well, I might have challenges and think that, oh, there's no AI. I might go pay somebody else to come and do coding. And I don't know how to code, but this particular task involves me to code. So it's very important to know what to use and how to use it for your own benefit and for the results you want to achieve in your business. Okay. So I've also discovered that sometimes there was an issue. And you have to be very careful also. There was a contract somebody sent to me, and I gave it to my lawyer to review. My lawyer reviewed the contract, but I wasn't comfortable, and I went on an AI tool, and I went to use the AI tool to help me do a deeper critique of that contract. And I discovered that if we go ahead with this particular organization, we're going to be having a lot of lawsuits in the future, because there was a lot of clauses that was not made to look like clauses. You know how lawyers can be very smart and use some terminology, and because I always said, no, this is not like this, that's not like this. So I was able to review that contract, even though I had a lawyer who had already reviewed it. But I knew that I wasn't still okay. I just said, okay, there's this AI tool for lawyers. Let me go use it. And I was able to see so many clauses that would pose a problem in future. So this is very important that we do not just blindly go into contract. So every area of your life, you have to be careful when you're using anything, and also be careful what you put on AI. Yeah, some information you don't want AI to know about you. Your computer is garbage in, garbage out. What you don't want, somebody should do something. Now let's do a little bit of a test run here. Can somebody type my name on ChatGPT? Let's use, that's the common one, yes. Just say, who is BC Akintayo? Or type your own name. Don't even use my name. Type your name. Do it yourself. Don't use my name. Who is you? Okay. Not who is you. Who is your name? Type it and see what AI is. You can type it as well. So what AI is going to tell you about who you are. You'll be shocked. Some things you don't know about yourself, AI is going to reveal it to you right now. It's going to be like a shock to you. It's accurate. Okay, yours is accurate. What did it say about you?
I recommend a leadership strategy.
Okay.
Corporate trainer, speaker, and consultant focused on leadership development and organizational transformation, particularly in high-stakes environments such as healthcare and corporate acquisition.
So you love what AI brought about you. Beautiful.
Yeah.
But maybe if you go into deeper search, ask him more questions. Where is her age? In case you have put your address online before, you're in trouble. It's going to bring out your address or your details. The only thing AI will not bring out is your contact, maybe private contact number. But if you have an official number, it can bring it out. But if it's as your, even if it's, it doesn't give people your private. If you ask to give me database of everybody in Business Bay, for instance, no, AI will never give you that.
I don't know.
No, it will not say I don't know.
What's my age?
No, because your age is not online. Yes, if your age were to be online, AI will tell you your age this moment. So it cannot give you people's database as well. So don't go there and say, I'll get people's database living in a community. No, it's going to breach. So there are still some things AI cannot do for you. Okay, so let's ask ourselves questions like this. Where is time being wasted in my business? Which processes are repetitive? And these are the questions you need to ask. Remember, I said audit your business. So ask yourself questions like, where's time being wasted in my business? You'll be shocked at what time is being wasted on. It could be meetings that are rigorous, or maybe meetings that you deliberate on things that doesn't make sense and has taken so much time for that day. Or it could be even after lunch, you're just gisting with a friend and you forgot about the fact that you have to get back to work and you had to stay at work for the next 10 minutes or 1 hour. Or it could be some tasks you do that could have been more simplified and you wasted time on. Now, where are customers dropping off? AI can help you audit your business. Yes, it can. There was a time I audited my business and I was shocked about what AI gave to me in terms of my business. And it told me the lapses, it told me challenges. Now, this is to tell you that consultancy as well. Consultancy is becoming a bit redundant if care is not taken. Yes, because AI audited my business, told me the things I needed to do. In short, it told me, because you know I'm into properties in Dubai, it told me that the way my social media platform is, it doesn't show that I'm into properties in Dubai. It was so, I said, with all the things he said, no, it doesn't position me as that person who is in Dubai selling real estate. Just a minute. So it can audit your business and help you know where to bring in the, where to fix the lapses that you are having or challenges without necessarily having to pay a consultant. Go ahead, please.
I just want to know if we have a session for questions. Or
yes, we do have a session for questions. Yes, so please, if you have questions, please, you can write it down. So AI also will help you in your business to know which of your department, if you run your business, for those of you who run business, which department in your organization is actually quite not performing, is underperforming. If you want to use the restroom, we have the restroom. Once you get to the reception, is on your left. So you go left and you turn right. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So that's why we have our restrooms. Okay, so what are the AI tools you can use? Okay, sorry, before the AI tools can analyze customer purchasing patterns. Yes, it can help you to understand your website activities, social media engagement, customer preferences, buying behavior of your clients, how you can also retain more customers. It can also help you for better targeting. Remember, I told you that everybody here was here today because we're able to know how to deploy AI in running our adverts. I didn't run my ads. My team ran the ads, but they were able to know how they can also use AI to retarget properly to get the right people in the room. And you can see they did a good job, did they? And you can see I also tried and did a good job as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So let's keep going on. You can take a picture because I might have to go faster before they tell me my time is up and our next speaker is online in the house this morning. So if you want to take a picture, please, you're permitted to take a picture so I can move faster. Okay. So AI technology for business and sales growth. One of the things I would admonish some of us to use is some of the tools I'll mention. I'll specifically mention some tools and I'll tell you what to use in those tools for your business. So we have AI for email marketing, lead generation on social media. I'm also going to be giving us some prompts. So for those prompts, please, you have to snap it because I don't give my slide out. So you have to take a picture. Oh, you can tell me to excuse you if you want to take a picture. So for those prompts, it's very important. I'm going to be giving prompts for customer care service, prompts for social media. I'm going to give you prompts for other things. So all those prompts, you can redefine your prompts. You don't necessarily have to use my prompts. Just rewrite it. At least it helps you to know how to create prompts so that you can put it on your any AI tool to help you generate what you want to generate. One of the good things about AI, if you don't give it good prompts, you will not get the results you want. So for you to get good results in terms of AI, you must be able to be good at prompts. And one of the things also you can do in learning about prompts is not just going to go and take a course on prompts because that's to do with English, how you coin your English. So if you're not a voracious reader, I always advise people just read, learn. So it helps you know how to put words together. So you can go and learn how to put prompts and you still don't know how to put prompts. So you can also get 1 million templates and it might not still 100% work for you at all times. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How AI is transforming business globally. Okay. Industries disrupted by AI, banking and finance, healthcare, education, real estate. So AI has affected all of these industries and many more industries. And it has helped for, of course, faster operation, better customer care, better engagement, personalized marketing, improved decision making, higher revenue, which is what I love so much. How many people love money? Everyone. Some people say that money is the root of all evil. Is that true? The love of money. I don't think the love of money is the root of all evil. I just believe that it's how we use money that determines. If you have been an evil person, money just helps you to enunciate that. It just projects that more. If you have been a good person, what does money do when you have it? You do more good. That is just the truth. If you have been a fashionista and maybe at the time you didn't have enough money, it's not because you don't like fashion. It's just because the money you had wasn't enough to buy the kind of fashion outfit you wanted to buy. And when you have more money, it just brings it out. It projects it to the world. So money just projects who you are. That's what I can say. So whether you love money, if you don't love money, please give me the love you have. Let me love it, add it to my love so I can love money. I love money and I don't use money for evil. I have people who I send to school. I pay their tuition. So how will I be able to do that if I hate money? How will I be able to ensure that our organization put this training together without charging anybody if I hate money? It's money that we needed to bring all this together today. So please permit me. Don't even permit me. I don't need your permission. I love money and I don't have an apology about that. So let's move on. So common misconceptions about AI. No, I'm not going into this. I already said something about that earlier. Okay. So let's look at practical AI applications for entrepreneurs. So some of the things I need you to do, we might not be able to do this here because of my time. I still want to go into our practical session. One of the things I need you to do, I need to go and study some real case studies. We're supposed to do real case studies, but when I look at the time, we'll not be able to print that out because it means all of you come in cluster groups, you read a case, you analyze the case. That's what we wanted to do with some of these companies I mentioned here. But unfortunately, we cannot do that. But in order to grow your business, one of the things I tell people, study successful businesses. And don't study successful businesses in your own line of business alone. and do not just study their success stories, study their failures. Before AI became more popular, some of these companies have already started using AI, but it was not well known to a lot of us, yes, worldwide. But it was when they made it known to us, that was when we got to know about AI. But these people have developed, they were already using AI years ago before it became known to the world. So you need to go and learn from companies like Amazon, Netflix, learn how, go on, you can even go online and check case study of how Amazon and Netflix, you can write it down, please. It can be other global companies of your choice. It doesn't have to be this. So how they've been able to deploy AI to help them increase their revenue, the failures they had when they wanted to start using AI, what were the challenges they faced? Now, you might think that you're analyzing another company, but it will help you with your organization. Do you think this is going to be helpful? To go check out what they did? But in my subsequent trainings next time, maybe we have a 5 hours training or 6 hours. There we're going to have real case study. Everybody's going to analyze. Everybody's going to come together. That's the way I love my classes to be. So, but you go do this by your own self. And I'm sure that when you do it, you're going to find so much to learn from those organizations. So go and learn it, please. Very, very important. Okay. Oh, let's move on. Okay. I hope. Oh my God. Okay, guys. I'm going to apologize. What I'm looking for, I don't know how it was missed on this slide. I might have to use my phone. There's something that was supposed to be on my slide. I can't find it. Okay, I don't know how my assistant must have missed this. Or did I open a wrong slide? Okay. So sorry about this, everybody. So let me just see what I can do. I might have to use my phone because I wrote my notes on my phone. So let me just see. Unfortunately, I would have loved us to televise this so that you can see all those prompts and the AI tools I want us to use. Trying to check. I did check yesterday. I corrected it, but I didn't check properly today. Okay. But the only challenge I might have is that those online might not be able to get this prompt and the AI tools I want to make mention of. So those online, I might just have to read it out. I have my content here with me, so my sincere apologies, everybody. Let me just get this now. Let me just get my notepad. This is what happens sometimes when you don't. I said to myself, I'm not going to do my slide. I believe in my, you see why AI is taking some people's jobs. Not because it wants to, because I gave clear instruction. And I can't find this. But if I put everything on AI, I would have gotten this myself. So sincere apologies on this. Okay, so let me give you some of the AI tools I want us to use as a practical session. I think I have 15 minutes left. So one of the AI tools I want us to use, which is a very powerful tool, and this tool is perfect for creating videos, for script writing, branding materials, voiceover, and marketing campaigns. Please, you can write